I thought we'd be able to get a little bit more progress than that, but I guess not. Fucking crazy, right? Alright, so what I'm thinking we do now is we get one level. Let's do a level up real quick. Let's not go for vitality. I think vitality is totally fine where it is, maybe for the rest of the game. I don't want to get 2 more levels. Let's go 1 in motivity for now. Capacity seems to be okay, but maybe not when we equip the greatsword. So, Sentry's notebook. Let's do this first. Stained with green sap. Why in the world's that thing even here in Krat? I thought they were joking when the city dispatched me to catch the monster. I figured it was probably a broken puppet or a bear with the petrification disease or something. That green thing is fucking huge. What on earth did it eat in the swamp to grow so big? I don't think it's the waste problem. I've observed it. It obsessively protects its nest and likes to bring its toys there. The puppet bodies aren't used just as toys. This thing sucks ergo from scrapped puppets before playing with what's left. It feeds on ergo, and that's why it grows so big. The whole area is a feast for it. I need to report this. Blasted bastards, screw you all. I think that green guy was made by the alchemists for sure, or he's their mistake. How else can they ignore our backup requests like this? They're always like this. Something is unfavorable, they just ignore it. Why did they send us? Are we prey, not hunters? That guy's watching us more and more. He definitely knows we're here. He's looking at us like we're toy. Someone hurriedly scribbled a note. Guard post captured soon. Lost control of Ballista. Impossible to take back. I ask for forgiveness for all the sins of my life. The angel will guide us. Okay, so it's obvious that they manipulated these people or whatever and sent them out here into the swamp or whatever to feed that thing so this thing can protect some grand secret, I would imagine. So this looks like our next main direction, so let's not go that way. So, here's the dealio. I have, this entire time, been saving all of my fucking boss moonstones. Just in case I found a boss weapon that was really, really cool. Because as neat as the puppet ripper that I got from Romeo before was, I didn't really find myself using it all that often, and I figured this time around it might be a wiser decision to save my investments for a different weapon. So let's do that instead, and let's start pumping some materials and resources into this big blade we just got.
Will you do, me a favor? For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro. I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the barren swamp now.
Does she have a crush?
You understand the significance of this gift. I know. Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful.
Finger glove. A gift of gloves made by Eugenie for Alidoro. Uniquely, it only has 4 fingers. Eugenie vividly remembered the stalker who saved her from the workshop tower right before she starved to death. He prepared a thoughtful gift to thank him for his heartbreaking sacrifice. What? I don't understand the significance of that. That wording is so weird. Let's upgrade our weapon real quick. City Longspear Blade, single stab. Okay, so it has single stab, and it has concentrate. Nice. It's a 2-handed spear as well. That's interesting. That might be fun to fucks around with, to be honest. Yeah, let's do Frozen Feast. Let's start upgrading this a bit. The pulse cell charge on this thing is fucking insane. Okay, now we need a full moon moonstone, and we don't have that. We can upgrade our curved dancer sword, but I don't know if I want to at this point. We have a little bit more weapon combinations, so what I'm thinking is let's use concentrate and remake our spear. I really like the condensing slash though, but just for the sake of yucks, let's try it. And let's go to weapon ascension, or weapon assemble. For our blade, let's keep this one on for now. Let's go for that. So it's a B in technique. That's not bad. That's not terrible. I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I want to use a crank on it yet, though, because I don't know if it's something that I'm gonna like or not. Okay, so now we have a little side quest for Eugenie. We have to go talk to Alidoro.
At the House of Vanini.
Add shop goods.
Master Vanini's collection box. Patrons of prestige can always count on seeing a bit more than the average customer. I am talking about you, sir. Shall we pay a visit to the House of Venini's private preserve?
Okay, so we got a dim Ergo chunk. Is this the final box that we have to collect? What is that? Satisfaction grindstone. What does it do? Temporarily increases weapon critical rate. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Pistol rock drill. That sounds cool as fuck. And it's a dagger? Curious forward stab. What is that? And it has grind on it as well? Hold down the attack button for repeated stabbing attacks. If held for a certain time, it triggers a strong finisher. That sounds fucking amazing as shit. Be triggered by using the grinder when guarding. Temporarily increases destructive power. Okay, alright, okay. Looks like we have some really good shit this time around. Advance +4. Arch-spaced armor liner? What does this do? Max amount of HP, stamina, and legion. Oh my lord. I'm so glad I saved all my fucking money. Like, literally, bitch, I'm so glad I saved all my money. I had a fucking feeling I would need it. I'm so smart. Right, okay, so there's a lot of things that I want to do here, but we don't have the Ergo to do it. So what I propose is, let's go back to the swamp, let's go deal. Now that we have the power to kill the Ballista Men, and we have complete traversal ability over that entire area and region without having to worry about getting shot at, let's go kill the puppets of the future that are lingering about in the swamp. And that's how we'll get the Ergo to come back here and do whatever we need to do. While we're here, I'm going to grab some gold coin fruit. Fuck the cat. I don't think the cat's gonna respond to us yet. So let's do this first. My wifey just got home. I don't need anything over there. Where Gargangio is, or whatever the fuck. The name is so fucking weird. I can never remember it. It's so simple, it sounds like, but I can never remember how it goes. We don't have any quartz. That's something interesting. We've killed a couple of mini-bosses, but we don't have any quartz to show for it. We have our Legion calibers, but I don't know if there's anything that I want to use them for yet. We don't really have anything else that we can do. Let's see if we can give Polendina anything.
Welcome to Hope.
No, okay, there's nothing we can really do here. We have Dark Moon Moonstones that we can buy, but he's sold out of pretty much everything else that we might require, so... Let's go talk to Alidoro real quick. I have a feeling that giving him this glove is a bad idea. I don't know, it might trigger some memories or have some unfinished business connotation to it, and it might be negative, and it might incentivize him to come to the hotel. Again. It's like, maybe he doesn't really know Eugenie directly, but maybe the glove will trigger some sort of, like, reminiscent memory or something like that. I'm a little bit worried about what that might entail, to be honest. How is this gonna swing? It swings like a pole weapon, so it consumes way more stamina. It has more range, though. Oh, and it has that charge attack. I don't know if I'm gonna like that, to be honest.
You're a worthy hunter, and it is... What's this? A gift for a rescuer. From a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many of the common people. Anyway, thank her, I suppose. Oh. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like him. Oh, never mind. I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight.
Okay, alright.
You're a worthy hunter.
So he does know about her, alright. That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid giving him the gloves might cause some sort of negative reaction, so I probably just fucked her over by doing that. But given that I don't really know the explicit details, I'm not really gonna worry about it too much. Also, as much as I hate to say it, I'm probably not gonna do anything with this pole weapon, so let's reassemble something else. I'm thinking... And let's keep the electric blitzblade, because that's gonna be really good, because we're gonna be fighting giant robotic things. Endure isn't really gonna do much for us, plus it has a B in technique. Or a DN technique, rather. This gives us quick stab. I don't really want that, though. That gives us rush swing. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do that. That gives us an A. And I've already, done this blade as well. With a crank for modification. So, let's go... What would be the closest? Probably the bridge, right? Because then we can go through the gated area. No, wait, because I didn't go through that gated area. What gated area did I go through? No, that's right. I came out of the ravine with the boulder traps. That's right. Okay. My bad. I teleported to the wrong gazer. It's fine, though. I'm just, like, trying to remember the, navigation in my head. I'm, like, trying to map it out. If we go to the Barren Swamp, this should be the one, because we'll come right out of the cave. And I don't know if the guys with the ballista stay dead, because I think last time I killed one of them, and then I rested at the Stargazer, they respawned, so we might have to go and kill them again. That's cool if that happens. I'm gonna kill these dudes one at a time, I think. That's if the ballista guys respawn. I'm pretty sure, yep. Pretty sure they do, though. Not really a biggie, however. It's not really a big deal, if I'm being totally honest. That's not that bad. I can deal with that. Gotta remember there's two guys in here. That's bullshit. This is swinging so much slower. Okay, this is swinging a little bit slower, but we can activate the electric blitz and get the attack stacks really, really quick. Those normal attacks are really fucking slow, though. That's gonna be problematic a little bit. And these puppets are probably gonna hit way harder than the one back in Vanini's factory, because these things look, number one, way more tricked out, and they look like older models, which means they're probably, like, more experienced, or they have more bells and whistles or whatever. Because they're, like, not modern and cheaped out, so I'm using adverse logic. I'm believing that they're gonna hit way harder. Doesn't exactly set a good precedent, but I guess we'll see when we go down there and we get our shit kicked in by one of them, huh? And thankfully, with use of this amulet and the cleverness attached, I don't have to worry about, healing as much. I do think I'm gonna take that off, though, in favor of this. Give us more overall HP, and it's gonna increase our legion and our stamina as well. Or are you different? That sucks. That sucks so bad. That sucks so bad. I knew those little fucking robots were gonna be a problem. I probably should have just acted on my intuition and just fucking killed them, but I really didn't think they would come over that far. That's really fucking annoying, in all honesty, because, like, now I have to go all the way back up the tower, I have to kill the guy again, and I have to come back down and kill these stupid little fucking white puppets before I fuck with the big guy, where I'd rather just honestly fight the big dude. Like, I get it that, like, the little puppets are here to be annoying ads for, like, navigating the area, that's one thing, but, like, when it comes to me fighting the big dude, just let me tackle the big dude solo without having to worry about additional enemies, because fucking stupid, like, no point. Like, just let me fight the guy. The guy isn't gonna be hard, it's these little robots that are gonna be fucking annoying. Just look at that, they crawl across the entire swamp to come over and fuck with you. That's the stupid part. I can't use the throwable here, okay. Fine. Let me parry you, what the fuck, dude? That's so dog shit. Like, if the game just decides to not respond, you're getting hit by everything and you can't do anything about it. It's really stupid. I really don't like being put in situations where I can't respond to shit. It's just moronic, like, really. Just let me respond to things. Like, they're just like the fucking chimney sweeps. Like, I know how the fuck they work. It's a multi-hit. If it's a multi-hit because they're constantly rushing at you and I press L1 the first time, why am I getting hit 9 times where I should be going block, block, block 9 times? It just doesn't make any sense. It's cool if I miss the initial rhythm. That doesn't really bother me all that much. It's when I get hit consecutively and the game isn't taking into account, like, that I'm fucking pressing the button so as to avoid damage. Like, that's really stupid. Okay, instead of fighting the big guy, because I thought the little guys would fuck off, granted that I triggered the fucking fight with the big man, let's kill the stupid little ads first, and then we'll take on the big dude. Like, where the fuck did they even come from? Okay, there's one right there. Do this. Go fuck yourself. Get out of here. Not a big deal. There's another one right there. No more. No, there are no more. Okay. Are we sure about that? There are none in the immediate area. Okay. That's bad. Okay. Oh. Of course. Now we know. Multi-stomp? Multi-stomp. Okay. I tried to fucking parry right there. That's way faster. Okay. I can stand right here and just bash you, right? Yeah. I was gonna say, that should knock him over. Go for one more, and we'll do our finisher attack. Banger. Alright. More blitz going. Back up. Perf. That was a late dodge on my part. Sorry. Not the ball sweep, I thought it was the ball sweep. Back up in case he decides to stop. Oh. Yep, that's Desert Twister. Get away from that. Good. Okay. Let them kill him. Wait. Multi-stomp. Okay, he can change direction with it too. Something I didn't know. Not bad. Not bad. There we go. There's the quartz. How much are they worth? 3 grand? Okay, yeah, I would say they're about worth 3 grand. Could do anything. But having the regenerative amulet on. Get the Ergo amulet out, because, like, honestly, these guys don't seem like they're that dim. They don't really seem like they're that problematic. They do a considerable amount of damage, but they're not aggressive enough to be able to hit you consecutively for it to be an ongoing issue. No more enemies. London Ergo, nice. Cool. There's a guy over there that I want to take out before I go fucking with this dude, because this guy's gonna be a problem. I can already tell. We're taking this jabroni out first. Fuck this guy. Now we have the big puppet man. Okay. I'm gonna take this dude out too, just because I don't want any trouble. Get that in a minute. But I know. That guy's getting close though, so I'm gonna wanna go for this. Please don't fly toward the big man. Oh, come on! What the fuck? Range on this weapon is fucking horseshit. God fucking damn it! Are you fucking serious? Jesus, like, what more do you want, man? Fuck, alright. Unfortunate. Okay, not a biggie. Just come get it later. It's kind of fucking stupid though, if I'm being real. What? Like, what? Like, how do they expect you to... Hey? How do they expect you to get the things if they make them impossible to get and they just fuck off before you can get them? That's so stupid. Alright, you know what? Actually, before we deal with the big man idea, let's pull out our corruption remedy just in case we get fucked. Also, before we deal with the big puppet, Legion magazines. we should be good. Oh, okay, I can't use it on this guy. Okay, that's fine. Going good. Here's the right king. That was way too early. Really hard to tell out of the camera, if I'm being real. No? Multi-stop, fuck. Not a bad thing. I think that would have been improved. That should hit to the left side. Nigga, huh? What the fuck? They never did that before. Why did he just change direction? They never did that before. That's kind of bullshit, alright? Learning experience, that's okay. Not mad about that. That sucks. Oh wow, he was gracious, okay. Double stomp, alright. Triple? No, no triple. Yeah, see, they usually do that. Like, they don't usually track you with that move. Odd. That spin. Not posture break, yeah. Double stomp, fucking retard. No. I panic when that shit happens. But there's no reason to panic, this is okay. Oh, it's fine. You can track with that. It's hard to tell the timing because sometimes he delays it and sometimes it's way faster. Double stomp, double stomp. No double stomp? Alright. This is fine. Middle of that. Not a big deal. What? What is happening? What the fuck? No? Hello? Why? How's my weapon already close to broken? That completely robbed me of my fucking fatal attack. What the hell? I sharpened it before. I know I did. I sharpened it for that exact reason, because I thought that might be an issue. Okay. Of course. Not really a problem, just more stupid than anything, really. Minor inconvenience, we're fine. We'll be okay. Don't worry about it. Had parry. Had to dodge that. Ow. Fucking timing! God, you raise your legs out of the camera so I can't see. I can't tell when they're gonna come down if I don't have any camera. I can't gauge how fucking quick your animation is. Okay. Too close together. Nice, okay. See that? Okay. Why? Okay. Not a big deal. Nice. Alright. Got another quartz. Cool. I was thinking it's been a very long time since we've gotten any quartz. I was wondering why that was, and that's why. Those two assholes are broken. Now, before we go up in here, I have the instinct that I should full heal. Just in case. Because there ain't no way that there's not some bullshit going on. I don't believe it. Not for a fucking second. What are you hoarding back here? Oh. Experiment report of order. Name test subject 890. Status report the most successful case from the prototype elixir injection experiments. 3 patients suffering from the petrification disease who got the elixir injection at the same time died. Right up until their deaths, they experienced painful necrosis and skin ruptures, seizures and convulsions, and crystalline metastasis throughout the body. Ultimately, they became mutations known as carcasses. Number 890 was able to suppress neutralization side effects and has been stable for 50 hours so far. Just the dissociative amnesia, seizures, aggressive urges, and hallucinations found in typical petrification. Personal opinion. I confirm that the Order's proposal to take a stalker with verified physical abilities as a sample is very effective. The sample extracted from number 890 is estimated to help the elixir development in its steps. Sister Adriana, who will receive the next baptism, is expected to be able to fulfill the Order's wishes. Awaken, evolve, ascend. We, the Reborners, will prepare for the birth of God. Yeah, so it's about ascension of humanity, like I thought. Okay. Why do you look like a guy that I have to fight? I don't like that. I'm not number 890, name Precious Forgotten.
Ah, this must be quite an urgent patient to seek out my humble abode. You are still breathing. I must treat you quickly. Krat cannot have any more live patients. Trust me, it's better this way. 'Tis far nobler to die as a human.
Okay. Okay, alright, I thought as much.
No vital signs. You must be dead. I'll dispose of you promptly.
Right, of course. What a coinky-dink. That's what I was saying. Why does this guy look like he's going to murder the shit out of me? Because he's gonna murder the shit out of me. Okay. We have a random side boss fight to contend with, so I guess let's do that as well. But before we do that, what I'm thinking I want to do is I want to go back and I want to go for motivity and I want to test out this weapon on a boss fight. Why not? Now, it's obvious that this guy's kind of just a mini boss encounter, but like, the last human that I fought beat the absolute shit out of me. This guy's probably going to be the same ordeal. So, let's go back. Let's go to the Saintess of Mercury statue. Let's respec. Let's go for more motivity instead of more technique. Because now all the robots are dead, we're going to be fighting humans and whatever the boss of this area may be. And I'm thinking I want to try and get the boss of this area dead before I end stream. We have about 40 or 50 minutes to do it, so let's see what we can get done. Let's go for a respec first and foremost. Okay, cool. It doesn't cost that much to respec, but I'm guessing the amount of gold coin fruit it takes to be able to respec is going to increase with each time you do it. Let's go 25 in vitality. Let's go about 10 in vigor, same as what we had. Let's go 25 in capacity to accommodate for our new weapon. Motivity we'll put up to 20. Advance we'll put up a little bit. Or advance up to like 15, I'm thinking. And we have 4 levels left. We can go for more motivity. Slightly heavy with our cumbrance load right now. I'm thinking instead of motivity, let's do the rest for capacity, just in case I don't have enough capacity. Do that. Right. Now that we have motivity, let's go back to the hotel real quick. Let's take off our Ergo amulet, and let's add... Wait, what was that? Yeah, what is the leaping amulet? Increases max stam. Okay. We have the health recovery one, which is not going to be all that great. We have motivity plus 4 for strength, which could come in handy. And we have the carrier's amulet. And we also have these ones. So this is actually what I got from the Burnt White King's Ergo instead of the weapon. And what this actually does, the wording is a little bit misdirecting. What it actually does, instead of raising all your Legion arms by 1 class of an upgrade, what it does is it actually improves the scaling for each Legion arm. So, for example, if your Legion arm is B, it's going to be A instead with this amulet on. Let's go Carrier's Amulet, because I have a feeling... Like, let's take this weapon off and see what our weight is. Yeah, our weight is still really massive. We're gonna be slightly heavy, I think, if we put this weapon on, like I planned to do. And then we'll put a advanced crank on it, or a motivity crank on it, to get better scaling out of it. But the weapon itself is as leveled as I can get it. And honestly, with the Fable charge on it, I'm hoping that I can use its perk pretty frequently. So I guess let's give it a shot. Fuck it, why not, right? When in Rome. So let's equip this bad boy. 277 plus 80. That hits like a fucking Mack truck. Jesus Christ. How's our roll? Our roll is still fine. Okay, so we have enough motivity. Or we have enough capacity, rather. What happens if we take that off? We're slightly heavy. Wait, does that mean we have quick roll? We have quick roll with the carrier amulet. We do. Okay, we have quick roll. That's good.
Did the gloves make Alidoro happy?
Oh boy.
What? His fingers are fine? That can't be right. And no, I'm not being...
Yeah, so Alidoro's all bullshit. He's taking credit for shit other people did. That's why.
I lost a finger saving me. Something to puzzle over. In any case, thanks for doing your part.
Okay, so the guy that saved her had 4 fingers, so that's why she made the gloves with 4 fingers. That makes sense.
I know I sound obsessed, but when the workshop tower collapsed, he saved me. We could have starved to death trapped under the rubble. If it wasn't for Alidoro's sacrifice...
So Alidoro was just a common thug or a thief, and he's taking credit for the actual Alidoro. So the actual Alidoro must have died, and he took up his mantle. And he's besmirching his name by taking, credit for all the shit that he actually did.
About Alidoro for me? If I called it surveillance, would that be too cruel? In any case, we need to watch out. You be careful too.
Okay, so that only adds to the stipulation that I believed Alidoro was shady from the
I
beginning.
know my way around a...
So now at this point, I definitely most certainly do not trust Alidoro for shit at all. Like, period. Okay, that gives us an A in motivity. That's really strong. That's big damage. That's really good. So, what I'm proposing is let's head out and let's test this really quick. Oh, that's really slow. But the posture build is fucking intense. Look at that. Is that the thing that increases the weapon's swing speed? That certainly is like a little bit faster. Not by much. I could honestly definitely, like, if you're really playing on your shit and you're actually perfectly parrying stuff, I could see this weapon being really fucking good, though. Yeah, see, something I don't understand. Something that I don't get. So you have single slash and you have liberate. So single slash, you should be able to press triangle and circle for your secondary thing, but it's not allowing me to do that, and I don't know why. Why is it not allowing me to use the other ability? I don't get it. Like, why does it only allow me to use the one, but I can't use the other art? That's what I don't understand. And this has been confusing me for a really good minute, and I thought it was just something to do with the weapon combinations, but apparently it's not. I want to figure that out. Feather your strength for big forward slash. So this weapon has 2 fable arts, yes? So if the weapon has 2 fable arts, then why the fuck won't this work? Because, in theory, you should be able to applicably test it in a testing field. It's so fucking weird. Can I, like, remap the button or something like that? Okay, I can. Special attack, charge attack. Arts triangle. Enter while guarding to activate the handle's fable arts. Oh, while guarding. Oh! You have to be guarding while you do it? Oh my god! Okay, alright. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, alright, now I figured it out. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, alright, alright. Sorry about that. I just wanted to figure that out real quick. That's been bugging me for a good minute. So I'm just an idiot. I didn't know there had to be a condition for it to activate, because I never really had to do that before. At least it didn't feel like I did. Okay, so now that we have our new weapon, and it's all tricked out and decked out like a motherfucker, let's go fight this owl man. Let's go fuck this dude up, or get fucked up by this dude. Whatever happens first. We also have some butterflies to take care of. We have some butterflies to contend with. Probably gonna be rougher than this owl dude, to be honest. Watch me be on him for like 10 hours. Probably not, but... Watch me be on the fucking butterfly for 10 hours. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we just pop out here and we book it immediately left. We just literally book left, like the whole... We take those. I had to use a little bit of Legion for it, but that's okay. Watch for the ballista. I'm gonna be running straight shot here. There weren't any enemies in here, but the L-man is gonna be down here, and he's probably gonna be pissed off straight away, so let's go down here. Can we buff our weapon, actually? I'm kinda curious about that. Let's get a few of those on the go. Let's see if we can buff our weapon with Fire Abrasive. This has a non-elemental effect, so I imagine that we can, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's do that before we go down, though. Let's use Fire Abrasive, because I think humans are weak to fire, so let's do this first. Perfect, good. Then we'll use our triangle ability right when we get down. Now let's fuck them up. Oh, damn. Fast as shit.
In my judgment as a doctor,
I see.
all should end while they're still humans.
The Fable gain on this is pretty sick. Nice. That's about to hurt like a bitch. Okay, let's see what. Oh, damn. Alright. 4 hit swing. Okay. No. Absolutely not. Oh, shit. Nice fucking leap, jabroni. Fucking idiot. Fucking clown. Oh, nice. Okay. Good shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, he's gonna win that trade. Nice, GG. Not bad, honestly, I liked him way more than the other dude. Way more. Liked him way more than the other guy. Way more fun to fight. That guy was pretty cool. Okay. I mean, that was kind of shit fight on my part. It wasn't that bad, but, like, that guy's pretty adaptable, I think. Okay. The sword is definitely pretty beastly. I can't do some of the same damage output that I can do with the other sword, or the other combos for weapons, but yeah, this thing is pretty beastly, I'm not gonna hold you. Especially given the fact that I can buff it, that's a whole new ball game right there. Take the ballista. Okay. That's what I want. Quick. Good shit. Nice, GG, we even got a fucking free kill out of it. Holy mackerel. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, fucker. Had to be right up my ass, didn't you? Look at him trying to get me, what a fucking dick.